What the hell? I had to push it again? Oh my God, this whole time I haven't been streaming on YouTube. What happened? Never mind. Technical error. By the way, we'll be doing at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be having a guest on. I'll also post it on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it later, the replay. But I'm going to have Lafayette Tabor on. He's the founder of Deuce Finance, which is an innovative, fast-growing DeFi protocol on the Phantom network in particular. And it's like changing the game. I don't even know how much TVL. Let's look them up real quick. Let's look up Deuce Finance. Deuce Finance right here. Look at that. It just went whoosh. It's crazy. And then it's just been kind of going around here. It's sitting around. God, it's just crazy. What is it at right now? About almost $700. It hasn't been around that long, but damn, it's innovative because it allows. I'm going to be talking with him tomorrow because I'm not going to call myself an expert on Deuce Finance right now, but I just know it's been the cat's pajamas, the talk of the town for a while. So I'm very interested. Do you need a wallet to earn crypto from that card? No. You literally think of it like a bank account. Like you literally just transfer money from your bank to the app, which you do have a real bank account number with, it's called Sutton Bank. And it's just in your account, just like your checking account, and you go buy things. You can pay your rent with it, you can do everything. Although you can pay your rent with it, you can do everything with it. Because I've paid rent with it. Although my rent place charges me a fee, my rental company that I live with, they charge me a fee to use a card. So typically I get more Bitcoin when I do that still, but I just eat the extra fee because I think of it as getting a discount on Bitcoin. But everything else, yeah. Bro, how long do you stream for? I'm usually on for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I've been on right now for an hour and 15 minutes. And I go live Monday through Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. Although tomorrow I'll be going live at 7:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time because the guest I'm having on, he lives in Berlin. So, it's 4:30 in the afternoon for him. For him to come on at noon our time would be like, I don't know, it'd be very late for him. So I'm glad to have him on. That's for sure. It's going to give me a lot of good info. But so tomorrow it'll be 7:30, but most days it's Monday through Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. The app's not available in the UK. Damn. I don't know where it's all available for Fold. I don't know. It's certainly available in the States, maybe Canada. I don't know where all it's available, but it's the one that I found that gives the biggest rewards. And it's fun. Like they keep growing their app. They have like games to play in it that you earn Bitcoin by just playing the games. You spin a wheel. I know. I like it. I really do. What card am I talking about? If you click the link in my TikTok bio, again, to find the TikTok bio, just click my name on this live screen, and then a thing will pop up. You'll want to click on my profile pic here. Anyways, click on that link, take you over here. That's my resources page. Check out all that stuff. But scroll down a bit. It's the Fold card right here. And be sure to use this link. You'll get 5,000 free sats. This is a referral link, but I literally get nothing for this. It's so weird to give people referral links and give them nothing for it. But nonetheless, the Fold card is what I'm talking about. Deftone just joined the Discord. Welcome in, bud. You're welcome, Omishron Crypto. Do you get free Bitcoin? I try to find as many ways as possible to get free Bitcoin. So when I use my card, to buy stuff, I get Bitcoin back in rewards. So that's free Bitcoin, And then of course you want to learn how the main way I get free crypto. Click the link in my bio. Take you to this page. Take my masterclass, how I get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, even when the price goes down. Because my whole goal is, in the next 3-4 years, to accumulate as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as I possibly can. And I don't care how much money you have, you can only do so much. So what I teach in that class is what smart money does. Smart money in Wales. That's how I found out about it. Because you can see public wallets, and I see what they do, and I'm like, what are they doing? What's this thing? And then I learned that, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. It's like having a superpower, right? When you get free Bitcoin and Ethereum because the price goes down, that's like a superpower to me. Sharon, thanks for the follow. Riri93 says buy Vim Finance token before marketing starts. I'm just not, I don't know, man. It's hard to get me to do stuff like that at this stage in the cycle. It is to get in, like, I'm just not that, it's new things. What is Vim Finance? Like, what is so, like, just tell me, what is so innovative? What is so different? What is so compelling about it that people should get in? If they can communicate that really well, then I'm much more interested. But if they just throw out some random, hey, we're doing a metaverse. I mean, everyone does that. Hey, we're going to make a metaverse. Well, like, the time that people were buying into that is past. It's got to be something new. Like, Steppen was new. Like, oh, this move to earn thing, like, that's new. And not just new, but like its use case and its utility and what it's going to do, that massive fitness industry. Wow. I because I'm using it myself, so that's why I'm like, shit, I can see this going somewhere. Like, that's why I did it. Like, that's why you guys buy my DeFi guide or buy a shirt, like, to support me to do that stuff, to like get in there and like start, because I play with stuff all the time and most of it sucks and I lose a lot of money straight up. But I only use a certain percentage of my portfolio to go play around in that stuff, right? 70% of my portfolio is in Ethereum and Bitcoin. And that is my main focus. Everything else is going out and playing around and having fun and trying to figure out what's good, what's not, what's profitable, what's not, and then report it back to you. What about SafePal? I don't know anything about SafePal. It sounds sketchy to me. If they use the word safe or moon, safe moon, then I'm sketched. Because like, KuCoin or Uphold for XRP. Yeah, I didn't know you could get XRP on KuCoin, because I usually buy it on Uphold. I guess I never tried to buy it on KuCoin for some reason. Yeah, I like Chainlink. Do I have an invitation code? I do have one activation code. One. I haven't decided what to do with it yet. But I reached out to Steppen a few days ago because they had a spot where, so I have a following, I could actually send them a request to get some activation codes, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. When they do, I'd imagine eventually I'm going to get a number of activation codes from them. They will be going to you guys, for sure. Thoughts on Matic? I like Matic. I mean, we've got to have scaling solutions for Ethereum. I don't know if Ethereum's ever going to be able to just handle its own system. Or you can do a giveaway. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do something like that. Or it'll probably be something like, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But I hope to get some activation codes soon. Like I said, I have one, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that right now. I'm not going to probably do anything with it. SafePal wallet is like a ledger, but better. User 2280, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm just saving it because I'm waiting, because I think I'll literally, like, from the thing I filled out for Steppen, I think there's a chance I literally get like 100 activation codes. Right now there's no fair way for me to really give away one activation code, so I'm just not doing anything with it right now. Can you do a crypto giveaway on here? I want to start investing. Then start investing. You don't need someone to hand you money to start investing. Instead of buying a latte today, go throw it in crypto. Instead of, buying a Starbucks, make it at home and throw that $3, $4, $5 in crypto. No one's gonna get you rich. It's your habits. It's our habits, all of us. That's what it is. I really wish that we taught that a lot more to kids. In reality, I wish I would have been taught that more as a kid. What finance really was. Because our finance was like, balance your checkbook, get a credit card, get a loan for a car, get a mortgage. And you guys are like, well, a mortgage is a good investment. No, it's not. No, what you should do, mathematically speaking, if you're going to get a loan for a property, get a loan for an income producing property like a rental. Don't take on debt for the home you live in. Just go pay rent. Well, you throw money in the trash. No, I'm in real estate too. Like, I've been in real estate for like a decade. I'm telling you, like buying homes is kind of a scam. We had a guy on here a few weeks ago, Michael Elefante. He's Elefante6 on TikTok. He got an Airbnb. He got into Airbnb, short-term rentals, 2 years ago, and the guy's financially free. He's 29, started at zero, had no idea what to do, and with his first house, he really became financially free. Just a regular house, doing Airbnb with it. Now he's got, I think, 6. Spam Matt, thanks for the follow. Can I explain more how buying homes isn't the smartest move? I always hear the opposite. That's the first sign. If most people are telling you to do something, when has that ever been the best thing to do? So mathematically speaking, like if you go buy your own home, you're actually responsible for it, right? You're paying taxes, you're paying the mortgage, you're paying for maintenance, you're paying for expenses, you're paying for new roofs, you're paying for fixing toilets, you're paying for all this stuff, HOAs, everything, right? And you're like, okay, well, as I pay down my principal, I will, build equity in the house. But if you really look at it, say you buy a $100,000 house, even if you do stick it out for 30 years, you probably end up paying like $300,000 with all the interest. Because for the first several years, you're just paying interest. You're not even paying down your principal, because most people won't overpay, they'll pay the minimum. So that's already bad. But regardless of that, if I can go get a loan on a property, here's my 2 options. I can go get one to live in. Yes, well, then you got to go pay rental. Then you go pay rental or a mortgage. It seems better to make a mortgage. Well, that's way too small of a lens to look at it through. Instead, since I have credit, instead of getting a loan for my house, I get a loan for a house that I rent out to someone, and those people pay for the house, and I get profit on top of it. That mathematically works out way better. And here, let's go even further. If I get a loan, a mortgage for a house for me to live in, that is seen as much more of a liability to the bank. It's backed by the asset, but it's more of a risky position for them to be in to give me that money, because they rely on me and me alone to pay them back. Whereas if I get a loan from them to buy a rental property, they're not relying on me to pay them back. Yes, I'm the one responsible for paying them back, but they realize how much less of a risk it is for them for it to be an income-producing property where I can put other people in there and collect rent from them and use it as a business. Because now they see, when they give me a mortgage, they're like investing in the real estate and hoping I pay them back. But when I do it as a rental, they are investing in the real estate and the business. And the business is proven as anything, right? Rental, income producing. So, and then what you can do is you can take the equity out of that house, that business, that rental property, and use it and refinance the house and get money out and go buy another one. You can just keep doing that cycle and really build a portfolio for yourself in a matter of maybe 5-10 years by just, instead of buying a house for yourself, using your credit to buy an income producing property and then using that as leverage to get loans for another house, and then using those 2 to get loans for another house, those 3 to get loans for another house. And you build a real estate portfolio, become a tycoon because you took that path. Because in 10 years, what would you be? You might start paying down principal on your one house that you live in 10 years. But if I do it that way, I'm probably going to have multiple properties within the next 10 years that are all paying me, and now I'm financially free, paying for my rent and much more. Can I not get to your bio while you're streaming? No, you can. You just click my name up there, Daily Crypto Bull. Click the name, and then that thing will pop up, and click on my profile picture, and that'll take you to my bio. Let me know if that works. Any idea why I can't get Steppen to send a verification code? Because you have to get it from someone that's already using it, typically. And they're really stingy with them, man. And look at how bullish all this is. And like people want to get in. Shitloads of people want to get in, and they can't even get in. So imagine, because they're in public beta phase 3. And so imagine, like, look at all the demand that can't even get in. I think they're executing it beautifully, right? So many people want to get in and can't get in. People are frothing to get in. That's the other thing. Like, they already got like 200,000 users now. Well, they'd be well over 1 million if people would just willy-nilly get in. But they're taking their time. You know, they're building up demand, and they're perfecting their process and their business and their tech. So I really, really like them. Are home processes too high to invest in currently? That's a good question. I do think we're going to see home prices come down because we're going to see demand go down, because as the Fed raises its interest rate, guess what? Your monthly mortgage payment, if you're getting a new loan, is going to go up because it now costs more money to borrow money. So that's going to lower demand, and that typically lowers the price of everything. And that's what the Fed's goal is they raise interest rates. What they're doing in reality is raising the value of the currency, and they're lowering the value of assets because they're inversely correlated. Can we get yours? Our home. Can we get yours? My activation code. I have one activation code. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. But again, I reached out to Stepan. I hope they get back to me soon, because I think it's possible that I could get like 100 activation codes to them, and they will be going to you guys. But right now, I'm not going to set up a whole giveaway for one activation code, and I'm not just going to randomly give it to anyone either, because that's not fair. So I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. Hopefully, I should be able to give some out soon. Willpower prices, our home, yeah, I think they'll come down some. I do, because the cost to borrow money is going up, right? So the if you got a mortgage a year ago, right, the monthly payment, if you buy a $500,000 house last year and you buy a $500,000 house this year, your monthly payment now is going to be more than if you got the loan last year, because and in a few months it's going to be way more because the Fed is raising the interest rates. You're welcome. Release the house. But I'm trying to figure something out. Maybe I'll reach out to Stepan again today and see what they think. I don't know. It was a form that I filled out, so I don't know how quickly they get to those. And it was just a few days ago. Today's only Tuesday. Mortgages in Canada are a lot harder to get than the U.S. In U.S., you can get a 40-year mortgage and less. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, I think of mortgages as 30 years, but either way, if you heard what I was saying, mathematically, it does not make sense to buy your own home. It makes sense to use that credit to buy an income-producing property, a rental. And in particular, in the time we live in, short-term rentals, Airbnbs, are by far the best returns. It's insanity. It's absolute insanity, the opportunity right now. How can home buyers take advantage of the high home values? Homeowners? You know what I would do? If you do own a home, you have good equity, and you can refinance it or get a second mortgage. My opinion, not financial advice. This is just what I would do. Okay, I would take that money and I would go use it as a hefty down payment on 1, 2, maybe 3 properties I plan on using as Airbnbs. Do your research. Don't just go, oh, any house will work. Do your research on where to select a house, right? I like M. Elefante 6 on TikTok. We had him on here a few weeks ago. He's a smart guy. He's young. Only been doing this 2 years, and he is very financially free. He started from zero with no knowledge. But that's what I would do, Will. It makes sense, right? Because when I'm talking like you might have like a $2,000 mortgage, and then there's other expenses, right? Because you have a cleaning person. Don't use a property manager. You have a cleaning person, maybe some other expenses. So maybe your expenses for the house is $3,000-4,000 a month tops. Well, as an Airbnb, it's kind of easy to make like $8,000 a month after expenses. Well, so $4,000 net profit. So you're making $8,000, paying $4,000 in expenses. Like, wow. Whereas if you have that house and you rent it out traditionally on a year-long lease, you're going to make maybe about 6%. So if you have $1,000 in expenses, you might make like $1,060, maybe $1,100 a month. So you get a profit of like $60, $100. But in Airbnb, it's really easy to, I don't want to say easy, but it's very common to make double what your monthly expenses are. So the cash on cash return is mind-blowing. And the opportunity won't be here forever. People are getting in it. But then again, more people are preferring using Airbnb than hotels. So hotel industry to me is certainly on the decline. refinance a mortgage, you got to qualify for it, means a higher income. Well, Nishra, I don't, like, yeah, there's things you got to do, but it's about the mindset. Am I going to get this done or not? Am I going to work every avenue possible, or am I going to say no from the beginning because of this one thing I'm thinking about? I'm not saying you're doing that, but a lot of people do that. Mindset is like everything. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. We'll be going live usually we go live at noon Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. But tomorrow we'll be going live at 7:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So that would be 8:30 Mountain, 9:30 Central, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Because we're going to have Lafayette, we're going to have a guest on, Lafayette Tabor. He's the founder of Deuce Finance, which is, I'm very excited. Very excited. It's a big protocol. And for the love of God, follow me on the other socials, because TikTok's freaking me out. I don't know, like, their censorship is really concerning me. So follow me on the other ones, like YouTube right here. Click the link in my TikTok bio. I mean, I love TikTok. I just wish they weren't, like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know, man. It's freaking me out. But and this is my resources page too, so check all that out. Follow me on the other socials. 7:30 a.m. Yep. Usually I'm up by then, but I usually wake up like at then. So, but nonetheless, I really wanted to have him on because what he's doing is very innovative in the DeFi space. So, and it's been very well received. So I'm very interested to talk with him and learn more about it. Because, DeFi, even for me, it's hard to understand some of these things, because the best way to understand them is get your hands on them and use them. But even then, there's so much to do that you're like, well, if I can talk with the founder, who's going to know more than that person? Nobody. Deftone, you start work at 6. Yeah, I usually get up around 7:30. My YouTube page volume is really low. Yeah, I don't promote it very much. But I don't know how to respond to that, really. All right, I think I'm going to cut the stream. Be sure to check out my resources page, right? Click the link in my bio, go to my resources page. Definitely take the free masterclass and check out the other resources. Follow me on the other socials. Like, really, like, if I put something on that page, I could put anything on. If I have it on there, it's definitely worth checking out for sure. And be sure to get my DeFi guide. Like, start, if you've been wanting to get into DeFi, like, get my DeFi guide, and just so you can just get onboarded to the 5 best DeFi protocols I've ever found, with complete walkthroughs, and where most of my DeFi money is. So that's all that, and a lot of other good stuff. Get a shirt. Although I thought I was wearing one of my crypto shirts. I guess not. A lot of stuff. I don't know. My voice feels like it cracked or something. I gotta get something to eat. I haven't eaten today either. It's 1:30 now. But I think that's what I got for you guys tomorrow. We'll be on at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, talking to Lafayette Tabor, founder of Deuce Finance. Any last questions before I cut the stream? Any last sharing? Any thoughts? Yeah, this guy drinks too much coffee. I usually start the day drinking like regular coffee, one thing like this. I usually don't finish it, but then I make decaf, and then I do finish it. I like the taste of coffee, very much so. Thank you, user. user 1314. I would suggest maybe picking a name because some people do that. They have the user and then a bunch of numbers. I'd like to, I say thank you, but I don't want to read all the numbers. User 13144 and more numbers. Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do. Release the Hounds. Kind words also. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to cut it. 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. It'll be a good one. It'll be streaming live on YouTube and TikTok, and I'll post the replay on YouTube. But if you can, be on there, because maybe I make a technical error like I did today, and I didn't start the stream on YouTube for till 20 minutes ago, which means this whole stream will not be on YouTube probably, because I forgot to hit record apparently. I don't know, but I'll be more vigilant tomorrow. All right, y'all are awesome. Thank you, Quandom. Have a good one, y'all.